Oh, yes, I think probably I'll have to have something made up specially for me. Is that all right?
Yes, certainly. Let's take your measurements. Take your arm first. That's right.
And if I'm not too fat?
No, your stock size. That's fine. Now your inside leg measurement. Just hold it there. I'll get my book.
I've never had an inside leg measurement done before.
Well, that's most important, otherwise you might fall off.
If getting measured up for a new suit of clothes turns you on, then just wait until your first fitting for a bicycle. Today, bicycles are booming. In Britain alone, after years of being scorned as the motor car's poor relation, there are now some 12 million bikes, 850,000 of which were sold last year. Of course, the vast bulk of these are assembly line products. But here in South London, something much more special is made. The Witcomb Lightweight, the Rolls-Royce of cycling. No mass production here. 1,000 bikes a year is top whack. Every one of these machines is handcrafted, and many of them are actually made to measure for their customers. Over the past 25 years, these have included just about every famous name in the world of cycling, as well as a fast-growing number of amateurs. Ken Webb set up the world cycle endurance record on a Witcomb. I asked Ernie Witcomb why so many people wanted bikes like these.
Well, it's like everything else. People now are looking for prestige and a special something that the next door neighbour hasn't got, if you like. If, for instance, you came to us and said you wanted a cycle, we would build you one personally. In fact, we'd build it like an armchair around you.
The first thing that strikes me coming into this mecca of the pedal-pushing world is just how small everything is. Mr. Witcomb, why in fact do you have such a small workshop when you've been so successful?
Well, we did try a larger one, but you see, you lose all the close intimacy of it and the friendliness.
Witcomb's is very much a family firm, with Ernie's son Barry, mechanic to the English cycle team, now taking a lion's share of supervising the workshop.
Blueprints come in with the various angles, measurements, wheelbase, overall height. Apart from the saddle, I think the most important part of the bike is the frame. This is the most personalised thing on the completed bike. The other components are mass-produced, whereas the frame itself is an individual item. The main tubing is English. It's Reynolds 531, which is a specialised steel made for the cycle industry. This is a lighter tubing, which is basically thicker at each end, thinner in the centre. We get very strange colours sometimes. One particular colour was asked for by an American who asked for a colour of his Siamese cat, which is true. And then we'll get strange sizes, strange fitments fitted onto the bike. We call them Christmas tree orders.
Where have you got some of your largest orders from?
The majority of our orders are from overseas, and each and every order seems to come on a personal recommendation. Now, you'd never believe that. Bombay, India. Goodness knows how they got to know of us. United States, well, we regard that now as our sort of second home. They come from the States by the dozens.
That's the rear brake, that's the front brake.
Right, let's get started
so
then, shall we? Will you start and I'll follow you? Or maybe
My mind boggles at the image. Me, crouched low over long fork rakes, set in a 73 degree frame with 10.5-inch ground clearance. The open road beckons invitingly, unpolluted, inexpensive and invigorating, pursuing dreams of the Tour de France. The reality is only slightly different.
Of course, when it comes to it, it's actually the rider who's put to the test. The bike couldn't be better. It's a classic piece of craftsmanship. And when I'm ready for it, then it'll take me way over the hill into the fields and the country beyond. This is Michelle Brown, This Week in Britain, from London. Okay.